guys. What's up? You already know what's going on. We got episode 4 coming at you live. Quick Stop Thrift Shop, and guess what? You guessed it. We sold our first item from episode 1. So, let me show you exactly what it is. Do you recognize this? Of course you do, bro. First item we sold at Quick Stop Thrift Shop was the Looney Tunes Harley Davidson shirt. Here's a little better view of it. You know which one I'm talking about. Picked it up for $4. It sold for $95, okay? $95. That's full asking price. So, I already got it packed up, got the label printed. Now I'm headed, hold on my camera. Oh, my bendy pod. I'm headed to my buddy Connor's house in the same neighborhood. I don't know if you can hear with all the wind, but just know that we sold the first item from episode 1. Maybe it's episode 2. I think it's episode 1 of Quick Stop Thrift Shop. Do I have any cars coming? Don't look like it. I'm stoked, man. I knew something was gonna sell soon. I didn't think it was gonna be the big ticket item right off the bat, but you know, sometimes you get rewarded for doing work, putting that work in, and that's exactly what happened here. So we sold the Looney Tunes Harley Davidson vintage shirt for $95. They didn't even offer anything lower, so we'll take that. Now I'm about to go longboarding with Connor. So stay tuned for what else we got in store for this episode. Just know that the other stuff we find in this episode, it's gonna sell quick too. Watch this. Check me out, guys. How do I look? You see this? You recognize this shirt? This shirt is from episode 2? I don't know. Anyways, what's up? What's going on? What's popping? What's cracking, guys? It's your boy Sev. The last video, it was some pretty cool stuff, some pretty cool vintage stuff, but this clip that you're about to see right now of me finding this stuff in the Goodwill top, it just watch, bro. Anyways, we got that stop in the thrift shop. You might see one more stop in the thrift shop because I'm about to head over there right now just to see if I can maybe pick up something crazy. So sit tight, buckle up, strap in, and just know there's some heat coming your way, boy. Let's get it. Guys, listen, I tried to record in there. I tried, okay? There was like 100 people that kept looking at me like I was nuts, and I just haven't got super comfortable with that yet. But we did find some stuff. I'll show you. And I think some of them are bangers. Hello, can you see me? Yo, hey, there we go. What's up, guys? We found some, we did pretty decent. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Look. I know that you guys want to see inside the store. I promise I was like trying to get inside the store, but every time I recorded, somebody would walk in and just be like, bro, it's just, it just makes me feel too awkward. So I try to like find a corner that there aren't a lot of people, but the problem is there's people everywhere. So anyways, here's what I found real quick. My battery on this camera is dying, so I gotta show you. Vintage, Disney, Mickey, hello, are you joking? How cool is that? Just a nice little essential piece. You got the Mickey & Co tag, old, as you can see. Then you got, I mean, if you know, you know. NBA tagged. It's, can you see the tag down here? You already know who it is. My boy 1-2, punch him in the face, Aru. Ron Artest, AKA Meta World Peace. Lakers jersey. This is in really good shape, man. I mean, you can even see how good these letters still are. So that's one thing about old vintage jerseys. You could tell somebody wore it out because these will start like ripping and flaking and stuff like that over washes. Then we got this nice blank starter crew neck. Hello. Check out that big tag. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Sev, those starter crew necks used to go for 12 bucks in Kmart. Yeah, well, now they're worth some money, okay? Because people like vintage blanks. And Starter is a brand that came back around. Now, here's the 2 potential heaters. I don't know. It's not a Coogee sweater, but this, if you don't know about Coogee sweaters, do your research on Coogee sweaters. If you find them in the thrift shop, first off, they're like a unicorn to find one. I did get lucky and find one time like 2 years ago. But anyways, this is the patterns that you're gonna see on the sweaters that are very popular and go for a lot of money. Mine sold for 250 bucks within a few days. But anyways, this is just a dress shirt, a Coogee dress shirt. So I thought, might as well take a shot at it because it's Coogee. I didn't look it up, but it's Coogee, so it's gotta be worth at least 30, 40, I would imagine. Hopefully around 100, I don't know. And the last one, actually second to last, but the last clothing item that I think is a banger if it's legit. I don't know how to legit check it, but this seems, I'm pretty sure this is authentic. This looks 100% authentic to me, and the only reason I'm saying that is because A, the age, B, the stitching is really good quality, and the logo and everything. Look at this, bro. If you know, you know. If you don't, look up this brand. YSL? Yves Saint Laurent? Saint Laurent in the thrift, bro? That's a first for your boy Sev. Saint Laurent is a high, for those of you that don't know, Saint Laurent is a high dollar fashion brand. It's like Gucci, it's like Dior, it's like Saint Laurent, okay? Just know, Saint Laurent is Saint Laurent. YSL is what it's also known as. Look at this up here. And then I was like, man, is there a logo? Boom, there sure is. Look at this. I don't know if you can see this or not. Where's the logo, Sev? My middle finger's pointing to it. Can you see that? Anyways, it's a sweater. It's very nice, and it feels high quality. It looks vintage just by the aging of the tag. I would say it's vintage, but that's fire. I'm hoping that that's $200. That would be amazing if it is. The last thing I got is something I'd like to just kind of experiment with. I've seen resellers buy stuff like this, and I usually only stick to clothes, but this really piqued my interest. It looked really cool. But I got a set of chess pieces. How cool do those look, you know? Just some like nice quality ceramic chess pieces. Now, I know what you're thinking, Sev, do you even know the first thing about chess? No, that's the answer. You're also thinking, Sev, do you even know how many pieces you're supposed to have on each side of the board? No. That's the second answer. But what I do know is that I just bought a bag of them. So we're gonna go home and do some research, and then I'll clip in a little spot right here where I can show you the research that I did do about it. All right, editing Sev popping in, guys. I know you can tell by my tone. It ain't the greatest, okay? So apparently there's 16 pieces in chess on each side. It says 1 king, 1 queen. Check. 2 rooks, 2 bishops, 2 knights. All right. Not sure which ones these are, but there's 2 of them. Oh, those got to be the knights, right? No, maybe the knights are the horses. 2 rooks, 2 bishops, 2 knights. So 2 rooks, 2 bishops maybe? Somebody in the comments is going to let me know if I'm wrong. 2 bishops and 2 knights, right? Yeah, exactly. Bro, look at this guy. Look how lonely he is. You know why? Because they donated everything but the second green horse, which must have meant it broke. Which must have been why they donated it to begin with. So, I mean, I'm about to check on eBay right now to see if I can find it. So we've got every piece but the second knight on the green side. It hurts my heart, guys. It really does. It really does. Well, at least we learned something. Now we know what pieces we need for a chess set. So I know what to look for now. But boy, is that just sucks, you know? Oh well, live and you learn. Now they're going to be display pieces for a shelf that I put up somewhere. Now I just got to find I would like to find one of those marble chess boards to display them on. But yeah, man, we got everything but that 1 horse. And I checked my bag. I know you're thinking, oh, did you check the bottom of the bag? I checked the bag. And I checked the car. Yeah, so it is what it is. All right, back to the video. But look at these guys. How cool, man. How cool is that? I don't know. So the good news is these are freaking sick and should at least go for more than $7, which is what I paid for them. The bad news is they're glass, and I hate selling fragile stuff. Hello. But yeah, man, I just think they're too cool to pass up. And you know what? Maybe I'll keep them because I'd like to find a nice marble chessboard / checkerboard and, you know, eventually learn to play. So I'm trying to be very careful with those. But yeah, that was a pretty cool little trip to the thrift. I know you guys want to see inside. I know. I'm trying, bro. I really am. But yeah, I think that Coogee shirt is pretty dope. I mean, where's my phone? Here, I'm gonna look it up right now. Is it worth any? Coogee Classic. Here's what we're gonna do. Also, I just got a notification that the Arizona State vintage crew neck sweatshirt that I sold the other day has now delivered, which means Mercari should release my money soon. Sorry guys, that was kind of random. I forgot to stitch in the clip of me selling the Arizona State crew neck so you can see what I'm talking about here. Also, this is a shirt we thrifted from episode 1 with all those Harley shirts. I just think it's cool, so a lot of times I rock shirts until I sell them. So that's what we're doing today. So here's that clip of me selling the Arizona State crew neck. What's up guys? We sold something, so I wanted to pop in here and show you. Arizona State crew neck sweatshirt. This one is date stamped, I believe. Oh, I got it folded up. Oh wait, nope. 1990. Can you see that? This is one of my favorite finds of like the past year. So I really didn't want to let it go for less than 50, but this girl really wanted it, and she just transferred to the school, she said, when she sent me an offer. So we negotiated, I sold it for 40. So yeah. Coogee Classic dress shirt. Black. There we go. All right, so it looks like there's first one I see is listed for 70, then one listed for 65, then 45. So let's see what they're selling for. Let's see the exact one. It looks like sold for 30, then it sold for, they put it on auction. Here's a little tip, don't ever do auction, okay? Just buy it now and turn on offers. Way better than auction. So their auction shirt sold for $12.93, which, you know, I guess get what you can out of it. Oh my gosh, this is insane. This is worth like $400, $500. This is what the Coogee sweaters look like, okay? They look that crazy, I know, and you're thinking, why would somebody buy that? Does it matter why? It doesn't. All that you need to know is people do. So it's looking like the Coogee button-up. It's sold twice. I mean, there's a lot of Coogee button-ups that have sold, but the exact black one I got has sold twice. One for 30 and one for 12. Let me show you some of the Coogee sweaters. I can't believe that dude sold that for $90. That sweater that I just showed you, I could easily get $300 to $400 for it. Wow, this one's amazing. Look at the patterns on this one. So yeah, do your research on Coogee sweaters, made famous by the Notorious B.I.G., a rapper from New York in the 90s. Well, probably 80s, 90s, but got killed in the 90s. But I think he really popularized this brand. I might just start a business sniping Coogee sweaters off eBay because, man, if they're going for that cheap, that's just wild. Anyways, yeah, Coogee's that. Let's check out this Saint Laurent. See that tag? Same tag I got here. Only mine is way nicer. Okay guys, so that last clip, it cut out because my camera died. If you remember me saying that earlier. Hello. If you remember me saying that earlier, my camera was dying, so it actually did die. So that last clip cut out because my camera died. So I am here, Editing Sev, popping in to tell you that the next clip that you're about to see is me at the Goodwill. It's actually a few days prior, because I don't have my hair cut or anything like that, so that's why you see a longer hair and a longer beard. But it's a few days prior, and just know, depending on what your interests are, this next clip is the banger, okay? And I ran into the guy that in episode 3 was at the flea market at the jersey tent that I told you I buy the jerseys off of, and I run into him at the Goodwill. Ironically enough, the very next episode, here we are running into him in the Goodwill, and he asks me about selling online because he sees me, and I talk to him all the time about selling stuff online, and he sells, you know, he's an older guy, so he doesn't really, not that he doesn't understand the internet, but doesn't really utilize it to its full potential. So anyways, yeah, I run into him, and before I run into him, I mean, I showed him the stuff that I found in there, and he was like, whoa, you know, and I was just talking to him about trying to get him to start selling online. He asked me about how to do it, if I could help him, and I said, yeah, for sure, like, let's sit down, you'll see it. Anyways, I ran into him, and this next clip is a banger, bro. I found 3 items back to back to back of easily $100 a piece. That's right now. If I wait a little bit longer, $150 a piece. Minimum $75. But I gotta get them cleaned. Anyways, check this out. I just need you to see this. Just look at this. Bro, I gotta do this fast. Aside from the day I found the Coogee sweater in Plato's Closet for $25, this is easily my best single thrift shop thrift haul. Watch this. All right, guys, we went crazy in here. I don't even know where to start. This was unplanned. I swung in here. I was on the way back from Duncan. I was in here 2 days ago. Swung in here. Check this out. First, we got motocross. I don't know. It's a very specific shirt. Sand Dunes Buttercup. I assume it's like an event every year. Steelers, 6-time champs. Vintage Winnie the Pooh. Skiing. Hello. And I've got like 2 or 3 of these. Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights. Then we got Monster Motocross. Motocross does well. There's the other House of Horrors. Just your vintage blank trucker hat. Hawaii tourist shirt. Not single stitch, but check out the islands on the back. Making a YouTube video.
Hey, I don't mind it.
We got the House of Horrors here. Same shirt. No, that's 3 times, I think. Vintage women's tennis warm-up. The IU, Indiana University mom sweater. This is where we went crazy. I showed you the video of me finding these. Check these out. Absolute. The white is a little dingy, but that's what you get with the age. Starter as well. Hello. The bears on the lapel. Starter logo. Bear logo on the sleeve. Big back hit. Seriously, I don't normally find this much crazy stuff. If I find one of these jackets like once every 5 months, it's crazy. So to find 3 of them in one Goodwill trip that I didn't even plan is insane. This one hurts me to pick up, but I got to. I'm an Eagles fan. Starter. Oh my goodness. And then last, but certainly not least, because they sell pretty well, vintage Wrangler button-up, short sleeve. Then the vintage Wrangler West long sleeve. Check out that tag. If you see that tag and it's an older one, grab it. Absolute insane haul at this Goodwill. Guys, I wasn't even gonna swing in here. I really was not. I was gonna go home, but I was like, let's see if they got some filing cabinets. They didn't. But what they did have was way better than filing cabinets. Like, I'm gonna spend a ton of money, but oh my God, we're gonna make way more.
You all done?
Yep.
Yeah. I'd like to get with you sometime and figure out how do you do that online.
Oh yeah.
Because, tell you what, I got so much stuff in, I'll probably make it out.
Dude, if you want to, sometime like this week or next week or something, if you got time, like I go into work at 6 p.m. But if you got time during the day, we can sit down somewhere and I'll show you everything I know.
I start at 5 in the morning and get off at 2:30 every day. But
okay, so we'll have to do like a 4 p.m. or something, or a weekend, whenever you're off. Yeah, just let me know, because I can show you everything I know. And there's a couple platforms like Mercari. I don't know if you ever heard of Mercari.
Oh yeah, but I've never.
Mercari's it's way easier.
So you got to set up PayPal and all that.
Yeah, well, Mercari, I think you just got to link your bank account to it.
Is that safe?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Mercari's great. And Mercari, I sell stuff depending on what the item is. I sell it a lot faster than I do on eBay. Some things they'll sit on my eBay, and I put it on Mercari. It sells in 2 days. You know what I'm saying? But dude, I'll show you everything I know. I mean, it's a process of like actually like photographing and listing it all. That's a process. But once you get the picture taken and the listing down, dude, you'll start selling stuff quick.
All right, I'll be checking.
Alrighty, I'm getting out of here now. Gotta get ready for work. Guys, what can I even say about this haul? Like literally, I found some of everything that I searched for. Vintage Disney, vintage t-shirts, vintage sports shirts, vintage sports jackets, crew neck sweatshirts of colleges, like everything, bro, literally everything. Now I'm sweating because it's hotter than when I went in there. Dude, I gotta get back to listing now. This was totally unplanned. I'm sweating. Well, what can I say? What can I say? What can I say? What can I say? So like I was saying out there, I literally was just heading home after getting some coffee. And I was like, let me swing in that first one because I wanted to see if there was any filing cabinets. And then I was passing this one and I was like, I might as well. It's been a couple days. The other one, I was in there last night. But this one had been a couple days and oh my goodness, bro. We literally found vintage sports jackets, vintage Disney hat, like, bro, like vintage t-shirts, Disney t-shirts. Like, we gotta get home and start filming. So anyways, thank you guys for watching another episode of Quick Stop Thrift Shop. We went crazy. Also, yes, I thrifted this hoodie in one of these Goodwills. Can't remember which one. Actually, I think it was the original one. But yeah, man, I'm on cloud 12 right now. I got to go into work in 4 hours. So I'm going to go home, spend some time with my dog, try to get all this stuff, at least tags cut off, folded up, and put in the corner so I can get to listing it tomorrow when I get up. And yeah, man, I don't even know what to say. I'm just so hyped, bro. This video was crazy. I found some super heat for you guys, and I wasn't even gonna like film anything in there because I didn't think I was gonna find anything, and that's just how it goes. Like, if you don't plan on doing anything like that, then that's when you find the heat, bro. And I just found that one NFL jacket, then the next one, and then I kept flipping, and then I saw the sleeve of the other one, and like my boy Paul Cantu says, the sleeve never deceives. And there it was, my boy. It was crazy. So I mean, bro, absolute on cloud 12 with this thrift trip, and glad I got to film it for you guys and show you that, yo, I really found all this in one Goodwill trip 2 days after I was here and found nothing. Well, I found like 2 things. All right, guys, no filing cabinet. I did get 2 pieces, nothing crazy. 2 pieces, I'll show you. Okay, I got 2 pieces, look. This one's pretty cool, but it smells a little funky, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to wash it a couple times. This is the starter Arizona State sweatshirt. Pretty cool. It's got the ASU logo, the starter logo on the sleeve. Just really cool. And it's a big size, probably 2X at least. Yeah, 2X. I think the back is blank, but cuff sleeves and waist, that's pretty cool. And then, I hate Ben Roethlisberger, but he was an icon in Pittsburgh, so this is a Super Bowl Ben Roethlisberger jersey from 2006. So yeah, screen print, but it's authentic. So we grabbed both of those. Total was $5 for both, which I'm kind of surprised. I thought sweatshirts, I don't know, maybe they dropped their prices, or maybe she scanned something different. Actually, let me look at the receipt. Yeah, men's shirt and men's sportswear. Oh, they were both 50% off. Oh, I must have got the color of the week. Cool. That's awesome. But this was crazy. Like, I spent, I guess I should start telling you how much I spent. I spent $88, but I had $5 off, so I spent $83. And bro, if you guys aren't signed up for points at the Goodwill, sign up for points at your local Goodwill. Just put in your phone number, email, whatever. It takes like 24 hours to go through and get you in their system. And then like every 80 bucks you spend or something like that, you get $5 off. And that adds up when you start finding some heat and get to flipping stuff like your boy Sev is doing here, AKA FlipGameElvis, and you've seen why right here. So once again, thank you guys for watching. I'm headed back to the cribbo to get ready for work and start preparing some of this stuff to list, okay? So we'll see you on the next episode next week. And until then, get to thrift in. Later.